Well, hello again, my YouTube friends. We begin where we left off last time, with my charming assistant helping me sand down the work we completed so beautifully last winter, getting it ready to start all over again. An unfortunate process, but part of the learning curve we had to go through in restoring this beautiful steel boat. If you want to know why, you'll just have to watch the previous episodes.
Ik bommenklap mijn hoofd zo. Hoe doe je dat?
Now, how do I turn this on? Where do I press? Why isn't it going on? Who designs these things? Why is it made difficult when you can make it easy? Here we go. This is a perfect example of good parenthood. A delightful father-daughter moment where I teach her the values of life, new techniques, how to use power tools, and generally strengthen the usual father-daughter bond. Oh, it is so wonderful to have a moment with your daughter to chat small talk. Before we head out again, I ask her to coat the freshly sanded parts with Rain-X to prevent new rust from forming. Now let's enjoy this beautiful intermezzo. Take another look at the before and after of this teak railing. It's hard not to get sentimental at the sight of this renewed beauty. This wooden thread throughout this story brings me seamlessly to the tale of today, and I was removing the teak from the bow. The hardest part is getting started and finding the right tool to make an initial break. After several attempts and finally sharpening a screwdriver, I managed to break through the caulk and pry up the first piece. And then the real task begins, using a crowbar carefully, and that is the key word here, carefully prying the teak loose from the underlying plywood. The first strip is the toughest. Once that one's out, the rest will follow easily. Unlike the other parts of the teak deck, the plywood here is secured to the deck with some sturdy stainless steel bolts. At first they seem to come loose, but then they just spin around. No choice here but to use brute force to remove the plywood. The underlaying paint layer comes off very easily. It seems like the paint has never properly bonded with the underlaying steel. Strange, since this would be the first construction fault I found in a year of working on this boat. Anyway, it has to come off, and then easier is better than harder. I prepare the steel for sandblasting by cleaning it up with a wire brush on an angle grinder. Hey man, shouldn't you be wearing ear protection? The proper way, not around your neck. Ear protection, I tell you. Hello? It's around your neck. Dude. Yeah, look at how smug I look, getting another pair of ear protection. Yeah, and then the blue ones, where are the blue ones? They must be inside, right? They must be inside. Oh yeah, and then those darn stainless steel bolts, remember them? I need a system to get them out. Fortunately, the solution to my problem presents itself today in the form of my lovely assistant, who drops in unexpectedly. Yeah, right.
Moet ik daarin?
Partly because my assistant felt she had to pop her head above deck for every nut, and partly because I lack patience, I decided to call off the father-daughter activity in favor of my well-beloved angle grinder. And because I couldn't get enough of it, I gave the wave breaker on both sides another sanding. A laying down job at the end of the day seems doable, right? No sympathy for the old rotten wood, but a delicate touch for my teak deck. Stay tuned for more DIY boat restoration fun. See you soon, my friends.